I'm Tommy Birch with the Des Moines Register. I'm here at Wells Fargo Arena for the state wrestling tournament with Register wrestling reporter Andy Hamilton. Andy, we're talking Class 3A action and in a team race. Who else is out in front? Southeast Polk.
Yeah, the Rams are on the verge of wrapping up their first traditional title. It's going to, probably be a Southeast Polk sweep. Southeast Polk comes into this week with one state title in its school history, and all of a sudden that number is about to triple. So, Rams are sitting way out in front with 137.5. Bettendorf has wrestled a really strong tournament. Went 5 for 5 in the semifinals, and yet the Bulldogs are still sitting at 19.5 back with 117 points, and Waverly Shellrock is third with 86 at the moment. But it wasn't the strongest of rounds by Southeast Polk standards, but the Rams managed to. They were looking a little wobbly there for a little bit. Bettendorf reels off to 5 straight wins. Southeast Polk drops its first 2 semifinal bouts, and then Tim Miklas wins big at 160. Dylan Blackford prevails in an overtime match at 170. Bryce Fisher comes out, wins big at 220, and the Rams take control of the team race again.
What about individually outside those matches? What are some of the big ones that you caught today?
Well, it was an absolute crazy day in 3A. You had 8 number ones that went down, 5 undefeateds lost for the first time. So the last 5 unbeatens in 3A, suffered their first losses. So two returning champions also lost. We had 2 unranked finalists now. Just an absolute crazy day and mayhem as far as the brackets go. But you look at one of the things that stood out to me is a lot of schools that we haven't seen have a champion in a long, long time have a chance tomorrow night. Nick Mitchell, the Grandview coach, Johnston grad, said, tweeted at me and said that Johnston has a chance to have its first champions in 20 years. Henry Polmeyer's in the finals at 106. Logan Walkup, one of those unranked guys that reached the finals, is in the finals at 160. You've also got Atumwa's Karsten Van Velzer in the finals at 138. He knocks off number 1 Andrew Steyert of Waverly Shellrock, number 4 Trey Blaha of Cedar Rapids Prairie today. He said that Atumwa has not had a finalist since 1967. So, we've also got Waterloo West with 2 finalists. They haven't had a champ, I think, a finalist in 7 years. And Dowling Catholic, former power. Jonathan Adey is back in the finals for Dowling Catholic. So those are going to be some of the matches, or some of the schools that are trying to have a champion for the first time in a long time. We also saw, in the midst of all that bracket chaos, John Giaffredi of Indianola knocks off number 1 Elijah Jeffrey of Linn-Mar at 120, and it's going to set up another Giaffredi-Jake Cothe match. I've told a few people that I could watch those 2 guys compete every Saturday, and it seems like I have. This is going to be the 6th tournament championship that those guys have wrestled for, that they've gone head-to-head for this season. So right now it's sitting at Giaffredi 3-2, but they've alternated every other one, and it's Cothe's turn. So we'll see if Giaffredi can end that trend, or if the season ends in a stalemate 3-3, but with Cothe walking away with the title.
You're going to get to see that. Anything else on Saturday night that you're going to be paying attention to?
Yeah, 113, another Valley guy, Clayton Eicher, is going to be taking on Kaz Ono of Mason City. The 13 bracket was tremendous today. You had Bryce Meyer of Fort Madison, who came into the day ranked number 1, unbeaten. He loses to defending champ Matt Wempen of Linn-Mar. Then Ono turns around and beats Wempen, and Eicher comes through on the other side. Eicher has beaten Ono both times this year. Kaz Ono's having a heck of a season. He's only lost 3 times, 2 of them to Clayton Eicher. That's going to be one that's going to be really compelling to watch as well. But I think the fireworks are going to be early in the 3A finals.
Cool. Well, we'll be there. You can check out DesMoinesRegister.com. We're going to have stories, videos, and a ton of pictures throughout the night. So check that out, and thanks for watching.